As you can see, we have here some data to know the quiz test asset ratio, the gross profit margin ratio, and current ratio. I took data from the appendix related to Google. I don't think I got, or at least not in a similar way, a material from the exercises of the class. So hopefully this is going to be fine. So I forgot to put here the other current assets. 4,236. All right. Okay, so first of all, we need to know, let's start with the current ratio. And the current ratio, as you can see, asks us to do current assets divided current liabilities. So let's calculate total current assets. And for that, we only need to sum all of those current assets. And then we can take that over there. If I'm able to do it, there you go. Okay, so now we can know the current ratio. And the current ratio is, we need to know first the total current liabilities, and it's the same thing. We need to sum all of this. And then you have total current liabilities. Okay, and now we can know the current ratio, which is total current assets divided oh goodness me. Okay. So sorry, it's total current assets divided total current liabilities. As we can see, the amount of liabilities current due to be paid in less than 1 year or in a year is a lot better. It's a lot less in the year 2018 than. Sorry, it's a lot better in the year 2017, as the current ratio is almost 2 times as much, or 1.5 times as much. We can tell that there are a lot less debts in this year compared to total current assets. This helps companies to know how much debt can a company get during the year. Okay. Sure. Overall short-term debts. Okay. Now we have to do the acid test ratio, and you can see it over there. Is cash and cash equivalents plus short investments plus current receivables. This means I'm gonna have to be a bit careful here. It's gonna be a bit complicated for me, but if I do parentheses and add this and marketable securities and account receivables and divide them by current liabilities, I will have the acid test ratio. Okay. Now if we go to the book, which I don't know, I lost connection to the book. We can actually know better the acid test ratio. Sorry, I watch a lot of politics In Spain, we have a tyrant. The video actually was about psychopaths. Okay. Sorry, I didn't have that ready. But I think it would be good to know. About the acid ratio definition. This is the acid test ratio, also called quick ratio, is defined as quick acids and as whatever what we've been discussing. And it differs from the current ratio by excluding less liquid current assets such as inventory and prepaid expenses that take longer to be converted to cash. Okay, so as you can see here, we didn't add up here inventory or other current assets because they take longer to be converted into cash. Sorry, my computer is a bit older now. As you can see, there's an example here. Current ratio suggests it has more than enough current assets over current liabilities. An acid test ratio less than 1 means current liabilities exceed quick assets. So I understand that this is probably the best formula to know if you can actually give short-term debts to companies, because you know how much money they have, or how much potential they have to convert assets quickly into money to pay their own debts. Okay. All right, let's continue with the exercise. Sorry about this. The sound in my computer does not work, so I don't know what is it. Once my dad comes back from France, I'll be able to maybe fix it or not. I don't know. Okay, so now the next thing we need to do is gross profit margin ratio, and that is net sales minus cost of goods sold divided net sales. Now in the appendix, I was not able to find a cost of goods sold, but I found this data in Google. So let's do the thing. So for the year 2017, we have net sales of, this is actually in this is actually in millions. So this means that that's 110 billions or something like that. Okay. Minus cost of goods sold, and then you do this, bam bam, and then you divide it by net sales again. There you go. And then you do the same thing for this data here, and you turn it into percentage. Oh goodness me. Yeah, this is why I haven't done it before like this. All right, now. And then you turn it into percentage. You actually put some decimals there. So this is 4.48%, 2.93%. This means, according to my understanding, we'll figure it in the book later on, that for every $100 spent in producing a sale, let's say in buying the product, storing it, and then sending it or selling it, you make $4.48. It's not a very big gross margin rate. We read here, it says here exhibit 4.19, just this one right there. As you can see, gross margin 44.6%. This means the current year yielded about $44.6 in gross margin to cover all expenses and still produce a net income. That means it has $44.48 to cover expenses and produce net income. So that means the sales have covered all expenses and gave us net income, a little bit of benefit. And as you can see, the change over from the year 2017 to the year 2018 has been unfavorable. It was not good. So that's my video.